the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? I never did fit in too well with folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandelier light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? I see your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the story says. But a paper smile only lasts a while, then it fades away, and the love we knew will come home to you someday. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Hello everybody, and you're welcome to the 22nd live Peter's Garage Session Show. I do hope you're enjoying them. Now, as I have to say, as I did the last night, all the songs I'm singing tonight, in case of I get a bit of copyright infringements and all that, it's only for fun and it's only for entertainment. So we do hope you do enjoy them. So just have to put that out there. So don't forget to hit that share button at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen there. That's what gets the numbers up. So fair play to you all, and thank you very much for listening. It was a great day out. There was dry, but it wasn't any sun. Unless you were down the country. If you were down around Kerry and them places, I'd say you had lots of sun, or South Leinster. But up here, no sun. But it was warm, pleasant, a good day. Now, I have a bit of good news I want to share with you all later, a little taster. I'll be revealing that to you very shortly. Another song or a couple of songs. But we're going to hit straight into it tonight. So I hope you're going to enjoy tonight's show. Tonight's show is going to be very, very lively. They're all lively songs, so you can hear it there, Dylan. Yeah. So I hope you sit back and enjoy. Move the furniture around. Get up and dance. Sing along. It's your show. And enjoy the old banter here. So keep it up, and we'll see what happens. So you might have to hit that again, Dylan. So we're having a bit of a technical glitch here at the moment, but she should be loading. Now, here we go. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Woo! I hope you enjoyed that one. Good lively start to the show. Now, a few names here, we're going to read them out. Just going to read out a few names here. Hello to Mia Kelly. Mia's listening in. And Eileen Splan as well. Thank you very much for listening in. Caroline Keenahan and my mother. And of course, Bia Kathleen. They're all listening in and all the way from Mullingar. Fair play to them. Brian Kelly. Fair play to you, Brian. Thank you very much for joining us. And Imelda Finnegan down the road. Fair play to you, Imelda. Thank you very much. Jamie McCartney, my cousin all the way from Enniskillen and Celia. Fair play to you for joining in as well. Bridget Doyle, fair play to you, Bridget. Thank you very much for joining in. And Rita Keary, of course, thank you very much as well. Mervyn Welsh, happy birthday, Mervyn. Seen that during the week. Margaret Canning, fair play to you, Margaret. Joan Murtu, fair play to you as well. And Aidan O'Neill, thank you very much for joining in as well. Carmen McGuire, fair play to you. And Susan and Seamus Scott, all the way from Boyle in the County Roscommon, fair play to you too. Christy Costello, my brother, all the way from County Down, and all the family, fair play to you. Jody and Sean Logan, fair play to you for tuning in as well. And of course, Oliver Klein, fair play to you, Oliver. Lovely tune you had up today as well. Marcella Reynolds, I've one coming up for you later on. Fair play to you, Marcella. Thank you very much for joining in. Yvonne Gormley, fair play to you, Yvonne. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Noreen Burke, thank you very much. And of course, my Aunt Teresa Milmo, she's joining us as well. Fair play to you, Teresa. Thank you for joining in. Bernie O'Neill, thank you very much for tuning in as well. I've one coming up for you later on as well. Marion Scott, fair play to you. Thank you very much for joining us. Fiona Klein, fair play to you, Fiona. And of course, Adrian Kiernan over the road here. Fair play to you, Adrian. Thank you very much. Marie McGrath, one coming up for you later on as well. And Jerry Dolan, thank you very much for tuning in. So thank you all for tuning in. That's a few names right out there. Now, I think we'll just hit into the next one. I did, as I said earlier, I put up a post earlier on. I didn't think it was going to be coming on tonight. I didn't know how the old injection I got on Friday was going to affect me, but I'm fine. There's no side effects, even though I did have one this afternoon. But anyway, here we go. This one is Charlie Pride. Rain dripping off the brim of my hat. It sure is cold today. Here I am a-walking down 66. I wish he hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table at a roadside park. A man could wake up dead, but it sure seems warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail. There's people writing letters back home. But tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. A little bit of Charlie Pride. Can't beat the Charlie. Fair play to him. Now, that little bit of news that I was going to reveal, I want to reveal here tonight. Now, this has been going on for a few weeks because I've been in the studio with my good friend Desi Wren, and we've been recording a song. And I'm about to release my first single, officially. I'm going to do it live on the show here next Saturday night. But I'm going into Radio Mostrom tomorrow evening to talk to Frank O'Brien about it. So I'm not going to disclose much more than that. But I am going to release it here officially on the show next Saturday night. It'll be the first time it'll be sang live, and I do hope you enjoy it. It's going to be an exclusive for the show, so I do hope you like it. A lot of work put into it, and I'll reveal all next week before I sing it about who's involved in it, who done the music for me. It's complete new backing track, the whole lot. It's an old song, but it's an absolute cracker, and I do hope you enjoy it. So tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be on Radio Mostrom, going to be interviewed about the song and the whole lot. So if you can tune in, feel free, and thank you very much, and we'll do it next Saturday night live on the show here. Right, so that's all I got to say about that at the moment. We'll reveal more next Saturday night. We're going to leave it for next Saturday night. I'm going to leave you in suspense, the name of the song and the whole lot. But we're going to kick off now with this one. We're going to raise the tempo. It's going to be raised very high now for the rest of the night. And here we go. This is South Australia. In South Australia I was born. Heave away, haul away. South Australia round Cape Horn. Bound for South Australia. All away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. All away, you hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I went out one morning fair. Heave away, haul away. And there I met Miss Nancy Blair. Bound for South Australia. All away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. All away, you hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down. Heave away, haul away. I shook her up and round the town. Bound for South Australia. All away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. All away, you hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Drink but one thing grieves my mind. Heave away, haul away. That's leaving Nancy Blair behind. Bound for South Australia. All away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away, you hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I hope you're dancing with your Fiona. I wish I was in Australia's strand. Heave away, haul away, with a bottle of whiskey in my hand. Bound for South Australia. All away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. As I want a brown Cape Horn. Heave away, haul away. I wish to God that he'd never been born. Bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. We're bound for South Australia. That's a good lively one now. Now, last week, Dylan, we're going to hit straight into this one. Dylan, I done a medley there a few weeks ago, and everyone seemed to love it, so I'm going to do another one now. And this is a golden country medley, and I hope you enjoy this one. Here we go. Feel it lively. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a young'un's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train living town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could cheer my mind, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. Her pleading eye tonight, that means only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Here we go. You know the words, sing along. If you don't, dance along. Here we go. Carroll County pointed out as kind of square. The biggest thing that happens is a county fair. I guess that's why it seemed like such a big event, what we all call the Carroll County incident. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ring and tambourine. And Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, our only means of living at the time. And it wasn't like no normal family combo. Just Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Woo! I hear the train a-comin', it's a-rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, dragging on. Oh, but that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antonio. The great Atlantic Ocean to the wild Pacific shore, she climbs the flowing mountains on the hills and by the shore. She's knightly, tall and handsome, and she knows well quiet by all. She's a regular combination of the Wabash Cannonball. Woo! Here we go. Good girl, come on, Patty. Hey, you don't know me, well, you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Where does the good times go? Where does the river flow? Where does the north wind blow? Where does the good times go? Where does the good times go? Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. Caroline, you did as well, and of course Eileen as well. Now, get your breath back after that one. That's a cracking song. No, breath is back. Now, this next song that I'm going to sing is this was requested by Marcella Reynolds and Brian Kelly and a few others, and I couldn't. If I've left you out, I didn't mean to. And if we leave anyone out tonight, we don't mean to. It's just we can only put the names. If they comment at all, we'll see them. If they don't, we won't see them. But this song was asked for last week by Brian and Marcel in particular, and probably a few others, but it's a popular one. Dylan, you can hit her there. And this one is called Seven Spanish Angels. I hope you like this one. He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked a gun up that lay spoken in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Thank you. I do hope you enjoyed that one. It's a great song. I love doing that one. It's a great song. Now, Dylan, we'll go straight into the next one, because this next one is a new one. I've never done this one before, but I'm going to do the lash. It was requested by Bernie O'Neill and Marie McGrath, and it is, of course, by lonely prison wall. I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away. For you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By lonely prison wall I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crowd I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By lonely harbour wall she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, for she lived in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Now, Bernie and Marie, I hope you liked that one. It was a great one. Now, this next song is another request. And this was requested by Mary Farrell. And it's for all the Parkers, of course. So, Mary, I hope you like this one. This is a new one. I've never done this one before, but I'm going to give it a lash, see what you all think. And, of course, this one it is Hard to Be Humble. Hope you like this. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. I'm doing the best that I can. I used to have a girlfriend, but I guess she just couldn't compete with all of these love-starved women who keep clambering around at my feet. Well, I probably could find me another but I guess they're all of me. I cares I'll never get lonesome, 'cause I treasure my own company. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. We're doing the best that we can. I guess you could say I'm a loner, a cowboy outlaw, tough and proud. Well, I could have lots of friends if I wanted, but then I wouldn't stand out from the crowd. Some folks say that I'm egotistical. Hell, I don't even know what that means. I guess it is something to do with the way that I fill out my skin-tight blue jeans. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Lord, it's hard to be humble. We're doing the best that we can. We're doing the best that we can. Woo! Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks very much, Mary Farrell, for sending in that one. That's a cracker, of course. Of course, Mary Farrell, she's all the way from Australia. She's listening all the way from Australia. And fair play to you, Mary, you're in every week. And you sent a note during the week that you're enjoying the show. Keeps you in touch with all at home. Well, that's what this is about. All this banter that's going on here. I'll sing along. I'm just up here and I'm singing a few songs, which I like doing. And you're having the crack there. And that's what it's all about. Getting your families together. So we're going to keep it going for you. We're not going to stop in the future. Now, this next song. I saw this one when I was looking up backing tracks, and I just had to get a hold of this one, and I had to sing it. It's one of my favourite songs. And, of course, it was penned, written, and put together by a man from Legan called Patsy Farrell. I know his two daughters very well. And I'm going to sing this one for you. It's Where the Three Counties Meet. I hope you like this one. It's another new one. An oldie but a great. Oh, how lovely to be on the shores of Lough Ree on a beautiful midsummer's morning, looking over the lake as the waters do break by the hills in the county Roscommon. I left for my home in the town of Athlone, on my way to the Three Jolly Pigeons. It was near Glasson town, on the road I sat down to look over the beautiful Shannon. Lough Ree, oh Lough Ree, where the three counties meet, Longford, Westmeath and Roscommon. As we strolled round her banks by the heather and peat, they're the memories I've never forgotten. Oh, sad was the day when I went far away to work among timber and concrete, but it's made me a man to follow life's plan. I've forsaken the place of my homeland. If God grants me grace to return to this place, when the sunset of life has come o'er me, oh, once again on these shores, like a bird my heart soars, as I gaze on the beauty around me. Lochrie, oh Lochrie, oh where the three counties meet, Longford, Westmeath and Roscommon. As I stroll round her banks, by her heather and peat, they're the memories I've never forgotten. Lochrie, oh where the three counties meet, Longford, Westmeath and Roscommon. As I stroll round her banks, by her heather and peat, they're the memories I've never forgotten. They're Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. I was going to add another verse in there, but anyway, I thought I might squeeze in another word or two. But look, it was a great song. It's an absolute cracker. Of course, Patsy Farrell, the great man from League himself. Absolutely brilliant song. An oldie, but an absolute great. Now, my mother, Kathleen, and you all out there, it's time to kick back the furniture. It's that time again. We're going to go with an old waltz this time. It's a lively one. So here we go. It's an Irish waltz. I hope you like this one. Of course, Charlie Lansbury. Here we go. I'm slow on my feet and I am lacking in grace. No one could ever look more out of place than me on a dance floor with egg on my face. Dancing an Irish waltz. I looked up and couldn't believe what I saw, the kind of face I'd only dreamed of before. So I swallowed my pride and I took to the floor as the band played an Irish waltz. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head. When we danced an Irish waltz. I was clumsy and dark-footed, so ill at ease. Blood rushed to my head while the strength left my knees. But the moment that stole all of my memories is when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Oh, we've been together for years since that night, and my two left feet still can't quite get it right. Our children look on and they laugh with delight. Oh, when we dance an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart, and we smiled as we swayed, and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. La 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 la. when we danced an Irish waltz. Now, I threw that one in tonight because there's so many is out there that love that song. And I heard there's an awful lot of you out there that do dance to that song. So I'm delighted to hear that, and I hope you've enjoyed that one. Now, we're going to go on again now. And this next song is a brand new one. But this is the birthday slot. And I have a special birthday. Of course, I mentioned Mervyn Walsh there a few minutes ago. His birthday was on. He's on listening there. But this is a special request for a special young lassie. She's one of our youngest listeners. It is Sofra Gagan. I hope I pronounced that right. Sofra Gagan. And she's 3 years old today. Now, I think that deserves a round of applause first. So, yeah, here we go. We're going to sing happy birthday to you now. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophia and Mervyn. Happy birthday to you. See, that comes in all the way. That comes in from your granny and your granddad. So they asked me to do that one for you. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, this song is especially for you. I've never done this song before. I've seen it when I was looking up back at tracks again. And I love this song. You can hit it there, Dylan. And this one, is, of course, is Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. It was a big hit for Logan McCool. Here we go. Know the words? Sing along. It's so cold here in Chicago. The wind would cut you like a knife. Another dime, another dollar. What a way to spend a life. She was young and I was restless, and I went off to win the world. Said goodbye to my Virginia and my Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. And I could see her standing by the window. And there's nothing sadder in the world than those green eyes all red from crying. And my Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. In my hand I hold a letter. She said it made a pretty bride. And as I lie here in the darkness, she lies by another side. Well, I've got money in my pocket, silver dreams that I'll wear. But I'll trade them all this minute for the gold that's in her hair. And I can see her standing by the window. And there's nothing sadder in the world than those green eyes all wet from crying. And my Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. To see her standing by the window. And there's nothing sadder in the world than those green eyes all wet from crying of my Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. Of my Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. I hope you like that one. Oh. This next, we'll go to the next song, so. And then we might read out a few more names then. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. Long ago when I was just a boy of tender years, my father told me life's a road paved with joy and tears. And as you travel, you must choose between what's right and wrong. Remember, sin is given in. For heaven's sake, be strong. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. As I grew beyond my teens, the world began to press. My father's words began to fade, lost to selfishness. And after years of walking down the wrong side of the track, one night I cried, and deep inside my father's words came back. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. My father said that kindness is the light of God and man. So I was told to shine like gold on everyone you can. I changed my ways and I did my best to right the wrong that I had done. I settled down, and in a year God blessed us with a son. Now he's barely 9 years old, a learner on life's way. He wonders why a day goes by he doesn't hear me say, shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light. Oh, shine your light. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. Woo. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. Well, it's a cracking song. Now, Pauline, is that? She's coming up here with a list. All right. Thank you. Now, just read out a few names there. See, these are all. It's a great job. 100% brilliant. Thank you, Joan. Fiona Klein. You're all out dancing. Bridget Carrigy, fair play to you too. Now, I'm going to say hello to Paddy Keeley. How are you, Paddy? Thank you very much for tuning in. And Mickey and Maggie O'Hara, fair play to you for tuning in as well. It's great. Mary Riley. Fair play to you, Mary. Richie Cheevers. Thanks, Richie. Thank you very much for tuning in over the road, good mate of mine. Kathleen Dolan Conway. Well, fair play to you, Kathleen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tracy Wren. Fair play to you, Tracy. Thank you very much for tuning in, Tracy. You're a great one. Valerie and Des Flanagan. Thank you very much for tuning in. I seen your name come up there when I sang the Three Counties Meet. It's a cracking song. Fair play to you. Mary Doherty. Thank you very much, Mary, for tuning in as well. Fair play to you. Martina Parker. Thank you very much for tuning in. Adrian Kiernan as well, thank you very much. See you, I think, coming up there. You're really enjoying the show. Fair play to you. Martina Parker, fair play to you. And Jerry as well. And, of course, Willow. We can't forget Willow as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Delighted you could all tune in. It's great. Margaret Murta, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Thank you very much. And Ray Hussey up the road, neighbour of mine up there. Fair play to you, Ray, for tuning in. He's just finished his 100k run there for the Blind Dogs Association of Ireland. Fair play to him. It was a cracking thing to do. And him and his brother-in-law, I think it is as well. Now, Judy Kelly, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Thank you very much. Kathy Connell, of course, Jimmy, the wife of Jimmy Jest, of course. Fair play to you for tuning in. Hope you are enjoying yourself down there. Brenda Murphy, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Thank you very much. Is right. The whole thank you, everybody. Marion Sheridan, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Chris Parker, fair play to you, Christy. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the show. There's a lot of good old tunes there. Of course, that's and I think that's Chris Jr., I think. But anyway, talking to the both today. Fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much. And of course, Joan Green, and of course, Rosie, and of course, Philly, for tuning in. Thanks very much for tuning in as well. Of course, I see all the messages coming up here. There's great ones there coming up. Eileen's clapping, Fiona's clapping. You're exhausted dancing, are you? Eileen's plan is looking forward to the launch tomorrow night. Oh yeah, the new single. Well, it's not the launch. We're going to launch it next Saturday night. But you'll get a listen to it tomorrow night anyway. But, Fiona Klein as well. So let's give it a lash now. We're gonna go with another lively one here. And Dylan, I want to play this, but especially for Margaret and Michael Canning, whose wedding anniversary was today, this week. So this is especially for you. I hope you enjoyed this one. The sun comes up and throws its light into my window, catching me yawning. I persuade my eyes to open and begin to realize that day is dawning. Then I reach out and feel the warmth of you curled up beside me once again. Ooh. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. As I leave to go and face the care and worry of the day, my heart is yearning for the setting sun to tell me that the day is done and I can be returning to hold you close and kiss the lips that taste like heaven time and time again. Ooh. That's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. As the doors of darkness close upon a day that's been too long and too demanding, and I look into your gentle eyes and find them filled with love and understanding, that little tear of gladness finds its way up to the surface once again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. Yes, it's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. Carmel McGuire, Joan Murtu, Eileen's Plan, Judy Kelly, just to mention a few there. So, and I see you are all looking forward to the new single being released. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed doing it, of course. Done it with my good friend Desi Wren there. No for him. But we're going to give it a whirl and see how it goes. So, then in this next song, I sang it last week, and everyone was very popular. Everyone enjoyed it. I sang it for my brother. It was a song my brother gave me. So we said we'd pop it in again this week. It's called People Are Crazy. So I hope you enjoy this one. Here we go. This old man and me We're at the bar and we're having us some beers and swapping I don't cares, talking politics, blonde and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks, old habits we ain't kicked. We talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised. Then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. He said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, I'm damned if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, while we all put them through like 2 old boys will do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me yet. But God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call at 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. Then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face. From page obituary, he was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I dropped by today just to say thanks and pray, and left a 6-pack right there on his grave and said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Now, thank you. I hope you loved that one. Like that one. That was a great one. People are crazy. Thanks, Chris, for giving me that one. It was a good one. Now, this is quiz time. So, it's a hard one this week. It is hard. Hopefully someone will get it. Now, I want to name, I'm going to next say the song I'm going to sing. I need you to name the man who had a big hit with this one. He's an American. So Dylan, have you hit it there? So, I want the man who had a big hit with this one. He's American. What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. Next thing you know, we take the fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. I don't know if words from me can still upset you, but I've just gotta make this memory stand clear. I know I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Oh, it's not Randy Travis, nor is it Donald Trump. Here we go. Oh, I stumped you tonight. I have you. Oh, no. Yes, I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. But still I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. I think I stumped you, but a few of you's got it right. You've got it near the end. Now, but we have a list here. Oh, as I thought, there's very few names. Believe it or not, I see this coming up as the first one that came up. But this is in no particular order. And I see there's a few coming up with it there at the end. Bridgie Carrigan, you got it right. And it wasn't Gareth Brooks either. Eilis Bland got it right in the end. Margaret Carnan got it right. Valerie Flanagan got it right. Adrian Kiernan got it right. And I don't see any more coming up there. So Dylan Roller, because the winner is Valerie Flanagan. You got it right. It is, of course, Clint Black. Good girl, Valerie. Fair play to you. Now, I'm delighted with that. That's great. Another new winner. Now, enjoyed that. That was a great song. It is a good song, actually. Shane McGowan's is Brian Kelly. Oh, Lord. I stumped you tonight. Oh, Chris, where were you tonight? I got you all. This is a good one. I'll have to start making them a little bit harder now. But no, it's a great song, though. Clint Black, American artist. Huge hit with that, as I said, in America. Yeah, he penned it and he wrote the song. It's an absolute cracker. I remember a good few years ago, Mary Riley bought me my first Clint Black CD, and I think it was a Christmas present. Mary, you did, and that was one of the titles, the big hits on that song. I fell in love with that song. It's a cracking song, absolutely. Now, this next song, Dylan, we'll just go straight into this one because it's a big one. Called I Told You So. Suppose I called you up tonight and told you that I love you. Suppose I said I want to come back home. And suppose I cried and said I think I finally learned my lesson. And I'm tired of spending all my time alone. If I told you that I realize you're all I've ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away, would you tell me that you love me too? And would we cry together? Or would you simply laugh at me and say, I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you come crawling back and asking me to take you in. but you had to go. Now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. If I got down on my knees and told you I was yours forever, would you get down on yours too and take my hand? Would we get that old time feeling? Would we laugh and talk for hours, the way we did when our love first began? Would you tell me that you miss me too, and that I'm yours being so lonely, and you're waiting for the day that I return, and we live in love forever, and that I'm your one and only? Or would you say the tables finally turn? Would you say I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. Now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. Now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. Come on, Brian. I hope you all enjoyed that, Brian. If I got down on my knees, I wouldn't get up again. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. It is a nice song. It is absolutely a cracking song, Caroline. You're right. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, we're nearly coming to the end. There's two more songs left, but of course, I always bring these two up to say hello, so I'm going to bring them up now. So here they come. These two, they're saying. Said they might come up now after that. That's all right. Come on ahead, the two of you. Brilliant. I couldn't do the show without them, like. We're a team, so they have to get their minutes, Gloria. I'm trying to get this one to do a few requests for me, but I'll get around her yet, I promise you. Now, you can say hello there.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
So you'll do a few requests sometime,
No.
will you? Oh, she's gone. You're shot. I got bad out of hell. She'll be gone. Now, a few last hellos too. Hello to Desi Wren. Desi, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Desi, in the studio again. I hope everyone likes the song. I'd say they will. It's a lovely song. Absolute cracker. Looking forward to that tomorrow, Desi. I'll see you in there tomorrow. And Frank is going to interview me, of course. David Murphy. Fair play to you, David. Thank you very much for tuning in. And, of course, Nolene Burke as well. I see you there. Thank you very much, all of you, for tuning in. It wouldn't be a show without you. Again, all the music that I'm doing tonight, they're all backing tracks. I buy all the backing tracks. I pay for them. But I can still get caught for copyright infringements. So that's why I state it's only for fun and entertainment purposes. I do not make a penny out of it. And it's right to go to the people who own the songs, which is only right and only fair. But next week I'll have my own song. So here we go. So now, Dylan, we're going to go on with the next song. I sang this a few weeks ago. It was a lively number and everybody loved it. So I want you to sing along with this one. And here we go. It's Las Vegas in the hills of Old Donegal. Here we go. Back to the furniture and away we go. Round the house and mind the dresser. Here we go. You may talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea. For a grave of an unknown soldier, the cry of an old man chief. And who was the man in the iron mask which Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north and south, keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see no chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las boy clubs and all night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Brady, Vincent Nielsen, and Mike Tyson having a bet. Penny Jones could then be known for its multi-millionaires, where Donald Trump would like a chunk to live in solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south to keep them out. My God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalise them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Woo! Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. To stand on top of Errigal would give me such a thrill. I'd hear them say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. So don't despair, cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. Oh, and if I could build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south to keep them out, and my God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalise them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Woo! Great finish to the song. Hope you're all enjoying it. Round the house and mind the dresser. Come on! Bridgie, Carrigan, Caroline, Mary Riley, Kevin Keenan, fair play to you. Again. And Susan Scott. Woo! Good girl, Fiona. We're all enjoying the show tonight. We had a great time doing it. Marcella Reynolds. Thanks, Eileen. And Brian as well. The hills of Donegal by the great Goats Don't Shave. It's amazing how memories come back, flooding back to you about songs. I remember, I think it has to be way back, I'd say, Pauline, it might have been back in 94, 95. The Park House, we went to see the Goats Don't Shave. Do you remember that? And I think there was only about 20 people at it. It was brilliant. Huh? 66. You go away with that, will you? It was a great night in the Park House. I remember we went straight from the Park House to work. And there was a gang of us, an absolute gang of us. I won't mention any names. But they all know who it was. It was great. It was an absolute cracking night. That brings back a memory for me. Cameron Maguire, fair play to you. Thanks very much, Cameron. Now, we're going to close the show tonight with this one. I left it a little number or two short because I didn't know how I was going to react with got the injections, the last of the injections on Friday. Thanks be to God, everything's all right. I'm fine, no bother. Just had a bit of a sore shoulder, but other than that, fine. So I'm going to leave you tonight with this one, but before I do, I have to say thank you very much, all of you, for tuning in. I know the long evenings are coming in and everybody has something to do, but I'm still getting great numbers and it's brilliant. I really do appreciate it. About an hour after the show, I'll share this now on Facebook, and what I'll do is I'll put it up then onto YouTube. So if you want to go into YouTube and watch any of the videos I've up, I think I've over 100 up at this stage, between songs and shows and the whole lot. And if you want to go in and look at any of them, you're more than welcome. It's under the banner of Peter's Garage Sessions. You can put it all in one word or you can split it up. It's great. But thank you very much for tuning in. And again, if you just want to follow me, you can hit the follow button on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you also want to follow me on Facebook, you can hit the share and the follow button on that. I hope you all enjoy and just it's great to have you on board. So I really do like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning into the shows. It's brilliant because without you, it wouldn't be a show. So thanks, Valerie. and Rita as well. They're all wishing me good luck tomorrow, and I hope it does go well. And next Saturday night, live and exclusive on the show, I am going to sing my new single, and I do hope you enjoy it. I think you will. It's a cracking song. The music was all put together and everything. I'm not going to name the song. I'm going to do that next week. But if you want to listen to the show tomorrow night, you will hear all about it. But my good mate, Mr. Desi Wren, he put this all together, and I have to thank him very much. And then the artists who actually done all the music on the number as well, they'll be thanked as well. They'll be thanked tomorrow night and next Saturday as well. So anyway, that's now left for me to say is we'll leave you with this one. It's a cracker of a song. Thanks, Fiona. Carmel as well. It's called the Birmingham Turnaround. So keep safe out there, and see us all next week, same time, same place. And get all your friends and family on next week. Give them to the banter, and we'll have a bit of crack. Here we go. Got a plane to Birmingham. Leaving you was my plan. Then head on south by any means. Thought I might blend in round New Orleans. Oh, he's Matt Skelly. But when the plane got off the ground, I saw your face in a cloud. I saw your tears out on the wing. Don't guess my heart was free to leave. Birmingham will have to wait for a little later day. And I said I'd see you later in New Orleans. 'Cause I knew my rambling ways had seen their better days. And suddenly I had a change in dreams. Caught a plane from Birmingham. Back in your arms is where I am. At times we laugh and talk about the day I did the Birmingham turnaround. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Radio Box from Dahi. Put it in your space bar on your Google box. There you go. Follow me. Birmingham would have to wait for a little later day. And I said I'd see you later in New Orleans. 'Cause I knew my rambling ways had seen their better days. And suddenly I had a change in dreams. Caught a plane from Birmingham. Back in your arms is where I am. At times we laugh and talk about the day I did the Birmingham turnaround. And now we laugh and talk about the day I did the Birmingham turnaround. Good night, everybody. Good night, and God bless. And tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock, Radio Mostrum. Frank will be interviewing me about the new show, about the new song. So if you can tune in, tune in. Radio Mostrum Dahi. Good night. God bless you all, and we'll see you all again next week. Bye for now.